Hey guys, welcome to linguamarina. English is changing so fast, and if you're still using words from your textbook from 2015, you're gonna sound a little outdated. So today I'm sharing 25 words that everyone's using in 2025, words that'll make you sound like you actually live in this decade. Some of these might surprise you, so stick around. But there's something I want to tell you before I start. So I'm actually in St. Petersburg, Russia right now, a city where I grew up and where I learned English. And my mom brought me some old textbooks that I used when I was learning English. And I found this text about New York. The book said, New York is sometimes called the Big Apple. And I was like, what? The Big Apple? Like, where does this come from? And I underlined it. And I remember thinking about this. Why would people call a city the Big Apple? And it's just so fascinating that some of the words that people in the US use all the time, they're not taught at school. But anyways, when I was looking through that textbook, I remember this urge. I remember this feeling of wanting to go to New York and just listen to people, to listen and understand what actual real English is. So hopefully for some of you guys who are not watching from the US or not watching from an English-speaking country, hopefully these videos give you this energy that I was getting when I was reading about the Big Apple and New York and everything. So while you're watching this video, please think about your favorite city where English is spoken. Imagine that you're there. Imagine that you're in a cafe and listening to conversations around you and you're noticing these words that I'm going to talk about. So let's dive right in. By the way, in this video, I'm not talking about slang that'll be gone next year. These are words that have become part of everyday English. Our first section is work and productivity, and word number one is bandwidth. In 2025, bandwidth isn't just about Wi-Fi. It means your mental energy or emotional space. Super common when people feel overwhelmed. For example, I don't have the bandwidth for drama today. Let's cancel. I don't have the bandwidth to socialize. Like, I can't. I don't have energy. I want to sleep. Word number two is pivot. It actually means change direction quickly. It's a great word for business when you decide that you're not going to do this, but you're going to pivot to that. Like, you completely change your direction. And it's even good for personal life decisions. For example, we need to pivot our strategy. Word number three, actionable. Something you can actually do. Example. Give me actionable feedback. Another story for you to remember this word. I'm in a group chat with like top of the world creators. I don't even know how I got there. Anyways, they're like big names you all know. And a couple of days ago, we were talking about online hate. But most of them don't read their comments. They have a person who goes through the comments, collects all the comments, and gives the creator actionable feedback. They're not telling that creator like, hey, your commenters think you're ugly. They would say, your commenters think that you should cut your hair or brush your hair before the next video. Word number four, streamline. To simplify and make more efficient. You'll hear this word in every business conversation. For example, we need to streamline our onboarding process. Word number five, burnout. Mental and emotional exhaustion from overwork and stress is one of the most talked about issues in work culture today. For example, I'm trying to avoid burnout by taking weekends off. She quit her job because of burnout. Word number six, iterate. To improve something through repetition and feedback. For example, let's iterate on this design. Means test, tweak, try again. Used a lot in creative and tech spaces. Word number seven, leverage. It means to use something to your advantage. We can leverage our email list for this campaign. We can use it for our advantage. It's the smart sounding way to say use. Before we move into the next section, technology and digital life, I want to recommend a course that my team has created for people like you who want to sound natural in English, who understand that they have some gaps, maybe in grammar, maybe in vocabulary. The course is called From Intermediate to Advanced. It covers grammar, it covers vocabulary, it covers speaking, covers writing, listening. We give you practical tasks and we motivate you. I've recorded some classes About my own experience learning English, we have Vanya, who doesn't even sound like a non-native speaker. His accent is amazing and he's a great teacher. And we have a native speaker who joined us for this course to help you improve your grammar. The link is down below. The next batch is starting soon, so sign up and take part in our best-selling course from intermediate to advanced. I think we have thousands and thousands of students who took this course. All right, section number 2, technology and digital life. Word number 8, of course, the algorithm. An algorithm is the behind-the-scenes code that decides what content you see, but it learns from what you like and shows you more of it. The algorithm keeps recommending Marina's videos. I watched one and now it won't stop. If you post consistently, the algorithm will push your videos to more people. Curate. To carefully select and organize things like you're making your own personal collection. This word is used a lot online when talking about content, fashion, and lifestyle. I curate my Instagram to show only travel content. He curated a playlist of all his breakup songs. Word number 10, authentic. Real, honest, not fake. She's so authentic on YouTube, you can tell she's not pretending. That brand feels authentic because the team actually uses the products. Word number 11, optimize. To make something work better. I need to optimize my morning routine. We're optimizing the website for mobile users. Word number 12, personalize. To make something tailored to you. It's the opposite of one size fits all, used in everything from marketing to medicine. Can you personalize this workout plan? Word number 13, seamless. Smooth, without issues or interruptions. The checkout process was seamless. I paid in 2 clicks. Zoom offers a seamless way to work remotely. Word number 14, integrate. To combine different parts into a working whole. Let's integrate these 2 systems. I'm trying to integrate more movement into my daily routine. I have a bracelet called Whoop that tracks all my steps, and I'm averaging 10,000 steps a day. I'm trying to do more. Section number 3 is actually lifestyle and wellness. And let's start with the word mindful. Of course, you've heard of it. It means to be fully present and aware of what you're doing instead of just going through the motions. It means you're paying attention on purpose, not running on autopilot. Originally from meditation, but now used everywhere from productivity to self-care to dating. I am trying to be more mindful about how much time I spend doom scrolling. Word number 16, sustainable, causing little or no harm to the environment and able to continue long term. It's often used when talking about eco-friendly habits, but also about habits that don't burn you out. I'm trying to make my wardrobe more sustainable, buying less and choosing better quality. Working 12-hour days isn't sustainable for me anymore. Word 17, intentional. Done on purpose, with thought. I'm being intentional about my career path. I'm planning my weekends intentionally. More rest, less screen time. Boundaries. Limits you set to protect your time, energy, or well-being. This word shows up in therapy, social media, and everyday life. I'm setting boundaries with work. No emails after 6 p.m. Having boundaries help me feel more in control. Oh, you probably know this one. FOMO. Fear of missing out. It's an acronym. That anxious feeling that everyone's out having fun without you. But meet its cooler cousin, JOMO, joy of missing out. It's when you choose not to do something and feel great about it. For example, I stayed home Friday night and read a book. Total JOMO. It's about embracing slow, quiet, and intentional living, not chasing every event or trend, which is hard for me. You'll hear this word a lot in wellness circles, productivity, content, and even among creators and influencers who are setting boundaries. Word number 20, inclusive. Making sure that everyone feels welcome, respected, and involved, no matter their background, identity, or abilities, or accent. It's not just about diversity, it's about belonging. We're designing this app to be inclusive. It works for people with vision impairments. That party was so inclusive, everyone felt comfortable just being themselves. It's used in workplaces, education, design, and social spaces. Inclusion is the new standard. Now let's move on to our next section, which is communication social. Word number 21, validate. To confirm something or make someone feel understood. I just need someone to validate how I'm feeling. This data validates our decision. Word number 22, resonate. When something feels true or meaningful to you, like it hits home emotionally or reflects your own experience. For example, her story about burnout really resonated with me. I've been through the same thing. Word number 23, normalize. To make something feel acceptable or standard, we need to normalize rest and recovery. They're trying to normalize talking about mental health. Word number 24, nuanced. It's something with subtle differences, not black or white. It's a nuanced issue. There is no easy answer. Her argument was nuanced and thoughtful. And word number 25, definitely one of the words of the year 2025, vibe. A vibe is the feeling, energy, or atmosphere of a place, person, or situation. Not just what you see, it's what you feel. But there is also something you need to know in 2025, which is called vibe coding. You can basically talk to an app and it will create a website for you. It will create an app for you. And when you're talking instead of coding, it's called vibe coding. I've tried it several times. I love it. I recommend you try it too. But let's look at an example. This cafe has such a cozy vibe. I could stay here all day. Or I spent the whole day vibe coding and I loved it. Now you might be wondering, Marina, this is awesome. Beautiful words. How do I learn them? How do I actually start using them? So step number 1, choose your personal top 5. Pick 5 words that fit your life. Business, wellness, dating. Write them down where you'll see them. Your phone, your planner, a sticky note, maybe it's your screensaver on your phones. Step number 2, you create your own examples. Don't just read mine. Write a sentence from your own life. For example, I'm trying to be more intentional with my screen time. This personal connection helps your brain remember. Step number 3, track them in the wild. For the next 7 days, when you listen to podcasts, when you watch YouTube videos, every time you hear a word that you wrote down, jot down the sentence or how it was used. This builds real-world understanding. Step number 4, use them in low-stakes places. Drop them into a text message, Instagram caption, English comment on a YouTube video. The more you use them, the faster they become natural. So comment down below. Which words are you taking with you from this video? Thank you so much. Subscribe to Lingua Marina and share this video with your friends. Bye.